It is already the beginning of a new day in Washington, D.C., the first full day of Joe Biden's presidency, but it follows an inauguration day that made history in multiple ways. Eyewitness News reporter Jory Rand tracking it all. He's live with a look at this remarkable day. Jory.
Yeah, Mark, it was a remarkable day. First, in all the reasons it felt familiar to what we once knew, but also in all the ways it was different from what we saw over the last 4 years.
Tonight, a celebration for a new president. President Joe Biden and the First Lady standing on the Truman balcony of the White House, their new home, at the end of a long day. 9 hours earlier,
office of President of the United States.
With his left hand on an oversized Bible that's been in his family for over 100 years,
Preserve, protect, and defend.
Joe Biden took the oath as the 46th President of the United States.
So help you God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. President.
The oldest president to ever take office, President Biden, hearkening back to a different time.
We must end this uncivil war that pits red against blue, rural versus urban, conservative versus liberal. We can do this if we open our souls instead of hardening our hearts.
And tackling some of the vestiges of danger left behind by his predecessor.
And we must reject the culture in which facts themselves are manipulated and even manufactured.
It was perhaps the smallest crowd to ever see an inauguration, and there were even fewer people along what normally would have been a crowded parade route. That's what happens in the midst of a pandemic just 2 weeks after a deadly mob sacked the Capitol. But the president getting right to work.
No time to waste, get to work immediately.
Sitting at the Resolute desk with a bust of civil rights leader and labor organizer Cesar Chavez behind him, Mr. Biden signing 15 executive actions.
The commitment I made that we're going to rejoin the Paris Climate Accord.
The president also rejoining the World Health Organization, mandating masks on federal properties, canceling the Keystone Pipeline, and ending President Trump's so-called Muslim ban. As for President Trump, he became the first president in more than 150 years to choose to skip his successor's inauguration, holding a bizarre farewell at Joint Base Andrews before leaving for Florida.
So, have a good life. We will see you soon.
The former president did, however, keep with one tradition, leaving a note for President Biden.
The president wrote a very generous letter. It's because it was private. I will not talk about it until I talk to him, but it was generous.
Couple notes on how different this administration will be. While swearing in political appointees tonight, President Biden told them, if you ever disparage a colleague, I will fire you on the spot. Also, you remember 4 years ago, Sean Spicer, in his first moment on the job, told that big lie about the crowd size at the inauguration. Well, Jen Psaki, President Biden's press secretary, promising a return to truth in their briefings. And more action from this new administration tonight. The new head of the CDC extending the eviction moratorium due to COVID-19 until the end of March.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel. And download the ABC7 Los Angeles streaming app on Fire TV, Android TV, Apple TV, and Roku to watch on your TV.